Hey everybody, Andrei from CFX Films here, and I want to show you guys another one of my games that I've been working on. Well, I worked on back in the day. Honestly, I just upgraded it to Unity 5, but this isn't really something I'm planning on releasing. It was just a fun little prototype. So it's basically a Defend the Alien. As you can see on the screen, I am using an Xbox controller. Hold on, let me turn on the light here so you can see. There you go. So I'm using an Xbox controller, or Xbox One controller, and I can rotate the camera. You can build defenses to defend the alien. You know, let me just explain to you actually how this game works. So basically it's like a wave. Let me see if I can get a better angle. There you go. So it's basically you're defending the, there's a little guy that was gonna pop out of here, and he basically needs your help to defend against the evil robots that are coming to take him away, these government robots. And you can just drop bombs that are sent from an alien spaceship. I'll probably have a little opening cutscene. It's just a fun little game, and periodically I have these power-ups that show up. You can pick them up. Everything's done with the controller, and every time you destroy a robot by dropping a bomb, you get a random amount of cash between a certain range, and I'll show you guys the code in a second. And once you hit the correct amount, you can buy upgrades, and the waves just get harder and harder, and more of these robots keep coming. There's only one type of enemy at this point, but I've had a lot of fun with it so far, and I almost have enough money to buy. This is not going well. I almost have enough money to buy a fence actually. And the cool thing about it is, I'll show you in a second. Watch. Let me buy something. So there you go. I bought a fence for 250, and if I click LB and RB, you can see on the bottom right, you can see that my option for the pricing of the fence is changing. So once I select it, you can see that now it selects to the amount. And as the robots walk into this spaceship, the smoke starts increasing, and then it catches on fire eventually. There are 10 hit points on the ship, so after a while the ship is going to explode. But I have it disabled, so you can't actually, at this point, you can't actually lose. But you can see on the mini-map what happens. And on the top right, you can see all the little aliens walking around. And it's just a fun little project. I might actually release this as a completed project once I finish it. And it's just a lot of fun. Oh yeah, fun thing too. You can drop bombs in the buildings and they fall down, and then there's a little smoke that comes up. I want to make a rubble pile pop up, but that's soon. Yeah, every time the robots hit it, they disappear. So let me get a little bit more money here. So let me buy another defense. The only fence that's created right now is the $250 one. I don't have the 300 yet or the 500, but those will come eventually. And this is a power-up. I don't know which one this is. Okay. So I think that one, I think red is bomb increase, and green is speed increase, so I can move this camera a lot quicker when I pick up the green upgrade. And that's really all there is right now. It's kind of fun. Every single building in here, by the way, is destructible. Every single one falls down. So yeah, so green is speed and red is the bombs. And when you run out of bombs, you know, you're done, because this ship is gonna explode, and eventually these defenses will break, so you don't have infinite health. They'll all have health, and you can select. I think you can select the ship right now. Can you select it? Yeah, you can select it, and it'll give you its statistics. It'll tell you how much health it has left, and yeah. So that's really it. I'll just give you a little bit more footage of me using the controller, so you can see how I actually ported this to Xbox, so this can work on the Xbox One. It's ready, it's optimized. All I need to do is really just build it for it, so I just need a license, which, you know, I'm not really looking for one right now, but as you can see, it's not impossible, and this is a really high quality controller. So let me show you how I did it. Let's see. Yeah, here's my UI. I created these pictures in Photoshop, so all that is just a simple image. And those are my buttons in the corner there. And I don't know what I can really explain to you guys that you don't know how to do already, because I really don't know what you know how to do. But this is what the scene looks like. very simple, very straightforward. It's a lot of fun to make these quick little prototypes. Let's see. So I want to show you just some of the code. I'm going to look up the... sure, let's do the UI manager. The robots are pretty straightforward. All they're really doing is just walking forward, and when they touch an object, once they hit this certain tag on the main spaceship, they destroy, and then the spaceship loses 1 hit point. Which is if I select it, yeah, there you go. It has 100 hit points and it loses. No, I don't. What? Okay, yeah, allow through firewall. So second monitor, bring it over. Oh, cool. All my scripts are opened up. So. Yeah, when it starts, it selects it, so the small defense is enabled. So you have the 3 different options. This is the 250. This is the, I believe it's 350, and then this is the $500 option. Yeah, and this is when you select the space pod. This is all the code is. A lot of this is very old code, and I would consider it outdated, but Unity does a good job actually using some of the old coding techniques, which I'm very surprised at, but I'll probably end up removing this anyway. Enemy spawner. Basically, you set the spawn points, you set the enemy prefabs, and then you set the range of the time that they're going to spawn in. And the fun part about it is right here, every 10 seconds, the minimum time and the maximum time decrease by 2 seconds up until the third time, then it's 1 second, 1 second, then I keep increasing it. So at this point, the minimum is 2 and the max is 3, which means between every 2 and 3 seconds, or I believe this is every between 1 and 2? What are these are offset by 1. I forgot exactly what the value is, but basically every couple seconds something will spawn, and hopefully I can add in here different types of enemies. So I have spawn, and I can have, you know, spawn boss, and then I can create a function down here and call this you know, spawn boss, and then I can just make something spawn boss, and I can just have fun with that. So you can have a major thing, and then maybe you could call your alien buddies. That'd be fun. Bomb manager. This is just how you access the Unity UI. You can talk to the UI and make it display data, because it's a little different than what it used to be in Unity 3 and 4 up until 4.6. Money manager is the same thing. Building, this is the script that's on top of every building, and you're just applying damage. And the bomb has a script attached to it that basically sends message upwards, apply damage, and then once it's below 0, pretty straightforward, it plays die, and die is the particles, and then it plays the fall animation, which is done by the animator. Enemy, exactly what I was telling you, just walks forward basically. Pretty straightforward. And I mean, if you were pausing this video, technically you have all the code. I know you guys are smart. You'll pause it and try to copy and paste all the code. I'm not going to scroll down here and show you what the rest of the code is. I'm not going to give you guys everything, but I know you'll want to have the code, so I'll probably release it in chunks if you guys are actually interested in this once it's finished, because I want you guys to actually learn how to make something like this, because I made this in a very short amount of time. I probably spent a week on this total, but over the course of different months, and it was a lot of fun. But I'm just using old techniques that I learned, and if you look at this, it's actually really straightforward, and there's nothing advanced that I'm using in here. Honestly, it's not very efficient. But that is this cool little prototype I built, guys. I hope you liked it. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you have any questions about this or how to do anything that you see in here, let me know, and I'd be happy to explain it to you. This isn't really a Unity 5 game that's using the power of Unity 5, but at least I'm using the visual effects, because I love using the pro image effects. A lot of fun. And the motion blur is my favorite, because it reminds me of the Half-Life games and the Source engine, which is an amazing game engine. Well, with that, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked it. Subscribe if you did, because I post these every once in a while. I try to keep up to date with a lot of different types of series. Why do I not know the tense of that word? Past tense of that word. Man, I'm tired. It's late. I need to go to sleep. What was I saying? Yeah, I think I've covered everything. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.